This is how Mandy Rose reacted when she heard that she was moving back to NXT from the main roster.
And I think for me, it was just a huge opportunity and just a blank canvas for me to kind of like not start over, but just kind of like use this as something that could be really cool.
5 reasons why Mandy Rose's title reign has been so good. Reason number 1 is great character work. Ever since she came back to NXT, she has been on a different level in my opinion. On the main roster, she was this diva heel and we were constantly reminded how beautiful she is. She was all about the looks. The one notable thing she had with that character was the storyline with Otis. Otherwise, I don't remember anything about Mandy Rose on the main roster, anything significant. Ever since she came back, she has not been that same old Mandy Rose. Sure, she has been a heel, but her character has changed significantly. There is a edginess in the character, there is a confidence, that arrogance, that cockiness. It was something we haven't seen from her. She has completely transformed herself in NXT and sure, it has paid dividends. And reason number 2, with great character work comes great promo work as well. That mic work of Mandy Rose has improved leaps and bounds, and that's because of the freedom she has got in NXT. On the main roster, obviously everything had to go by Vince, which meant scripted promos, and they had little to no impact. You guys know that, I don't need to talk about it. But since it was Shawn Michaels and Triple H handling NXT, it meant that Mandy Rose and the others were given a chance to express themselves on the mic. And to be honest, she has evolved on the mic along with her character, which was so refreshing to see. So great character work and great mic work. Sure, that's a formula for success, but this was the main reason why Mandy Rose's title reign has been so good, and that's her improved moveset. The one thing Mandy Rose was and will be criticized throughout her time in WWE is her wrestling ability. They said she is not that good. She only has the looks, but her wrestling ability is just meh. But look at her now. She has expanded her moveset. She is taking bigger bumps now. Her matches are looking decent enough, and the matches have a story, which is the most important thing in a wrestling match, and that is so good to see from Mandy Rose's matches. And she came to NXT at a time where NXT was transitioning, and that's reason number 4. She revitalized the entire NXT 2.0 women's division. The main idea of NXT 2.0 was to introduce us to new wrestlers. Everything was changed, from the wrestlers to how the show was presented. It went from black and gold to something very colorful, and Mandy Rose was at the forefront of this new and colorful NXT. She wrestled wrestlers we haven't heard of, and she put over them, and that's reason number 5. She managed to put over a lot of women during her title reign, and she has elevated them to some level. Look at who all she faced during her title reign. She faced Raquel Rodriguez, Cora Jade, Kaylee Ray, Io Shirai, Roxanne Perez, Wendy Chu, Indy Hartwell, Zoe Stark, Nikita Lyons. Just tell me in the comment section below how many wrestlers out of whom I enlisted now you knew before she was facing Mandy Rose. I bet you knew only 3 or 4 max. She has managed to make these women stars because these women were hardly shown to the new audience. So when she feuded with them, when she was involved in a storyline with them, obviously it elevated herself and it elevated the others as well. And if I'm being honest, and a lot of you guys will, Gigi Dolan and JC Jane have been the most benefited siding with Mandy Rose by being in the Toxic Attraction. Mandy Rose's NXT title reign has been one for the ages. Even though you don't like Mandy Rose, she has improved leaps and bounds. Mandy Rose on the main roster and Mandy Rose on NXT, those are 2 completely different people in my opinion. So that's for this video. If you have reached this far, hit that subscribe button. I know it's not red anymore, but it's still free. Hit that subscribe button and I will see you guys in the next one.